both them.
You have some anger issues with the lip.
This look also kind of sometimes triggers me because this Mercedes logo now looks like a nose. And then this is like a gremlin face. Do you see it in Moria? The Mines of Moria? The ox with the small nose.
Oh, yeah.
This is the face I see every time I look at a GLC Coupé, you know. It's like trying to be aggressive, trying to be angry.
Yeah.
But then the nose very small. So the bumper also is slightly different. So this one you get the quad.
I love it.
Quad exhaust.
Quad exhaust, beautiful, man. Blacked out.
Blacked out. Mercedes lingo is called the night package.
Okay.
So they black out the chrome here.
Okay.
Huge diffuser.
Yeah. I don't really like that diffuser, to be honest.
It's supposedly functional lah.
It is a bit childish. It looks like a Lancer Evo 10.
Exactly. But it's functional lah.
Okay, ducktail.
Yeah, ducktail spoiler.
21 inches. But nowadays 21 in an SUV is like normal, isn't it?
Yeah, this looks like a normal size.
Yeah, which is quite sad because actually it's big, man.
Yeah, and actually the profile, look at that, so
yeah,
thin.
man, so thin.
Even going off-road a little bit with this, I'd be a bit scared. But I mean, rim design is nice.
Yeah.
A bit busy, but in between sporty and luxury.
Yeah. Oh, look at the sloping roof lah. Yeah, that's what you pay for lah. Sloping roof, yes.
Such a good look.
Yeah, and I really like the side step. It's very well incorporated into the body.
Because the car is black, we can't tell really which parts are blacked out,
Yeah.
which parts are not.
Yeah.
Which parts are contrasting color.
If it's like white, you'll be a bit more panda-like because you see a lot of.
Yeah, you see the black patches. I think around here is black.
Yeah.
This one will be white.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, it still looks menacing in black.
It is.
The big highlight is the Pan Americana grille.
Okay. Where do you find this?
So starting with the AMG GT facelift,
Okay.
they start doing this thing. They draw it from the history, but and the shape of the grille also, because the GLC Coupé facelift and the GLC facelift, they changed the shape.
Okay.
They made it trapezoidal.
Yeah.
So the entire shape of the lower half of this face is different with the facelift. Huge radar sensor.
Right. Wow, that's a big logo, man. You put your hand there. This is a giant logo, man.
Yeah.
Scared you don't know it's a Mercedes.
Is that a bug?
It's a bug. It's a bug that you killed from Kuala Selangor.
I'm not looking forward to this.
That was my sitting position, unchanged. And let's see, headroom.
Oh, it's touching my head.
Not
It's touching
good.
my head. And it's touching my knees.
Oh, that's not good, man.
I mean, if I'm sitting like this, like a robot, throughout the trip,
It's not comfortable.
I suddenly feel bad for all the friends I drove around this weekend.
It touches your hair.
It touches my hair, look.
That means it will be worse for me, man. Right?
Shall we find out?
Let's find out. Oh, I really have to dip my head. Touches my hair.
Touches.
You know, I literally rest my head.
Yeah.
Leg room wise, it's not great lah. It's like 1 cm.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is bad. And you are, there is none lah.
Mine is like,
It's permanently touching.
it's like these things cut out is to lock my knees in place, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Right. You get vents.
Yeah, one small little comfort for you.
Oh, you can adjust the fan speed.
Yeah, it's a
and
triple zone climate.
oh, that's quite good. And then, I mean, temperature, speed. And what is this? Oh, this is the display.
Yeah.
The tunnel is huge, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you like this?
Oh, yes. Floating. That's the way
Floating.
to do it.
Oh,
No
man.
cup holders.
No cup holders.
That's strange.
Oh, come on, man. Eh, it's here.
Oh, okay. Wow. German engineering must make it complicated.
Right. But the seat, there is something flimsy about the seat.
It's just when the whole thing.
The whole thing is gonna...
I wonder what it's like when we're driving. Maybe later I'll just sit in the back.
Don't. I don't advise you to. You will see your lunch.
We will all see it.
I like to keep this thing
Up. Just to reduce a bit of the temperature.
Yeah, and also reduce the sunlight UV damage to your interior. Yeah. Let's sit at the front. Let's hear some exhaust noise. Let's go.
It's not that loud. I think I have to go in Sport Plus.
Sport Plus.
Now wait.
It's the same lah. So I know what it means. That means the soundtrack is piped in.
Maybe because there's a rev cutoff. You can only rev up to 3. So maybe we're not going up to the revs needed for the farty noises.
Yeah, but the farty noises is also
It's all
there.
the time, right?
Yeah, even when you're near a traffic light,
Yeah.
you hear farty noises. So there is no explanation for that.
Yeah, nothing. No farty.
It's piped in lah.
It's piped. But you know how Autophiles always complain about the C-Class interior
Yeah.
being small?
Yeah.
This is what we mean.
Yeah,
Look at
the
how
center. It's quite intrusive because you know, for us the legs are permanently touching.
Yeah, my left leg is oppressed by this transmission tunnel.
It's permanently oppressing you.
Yeah.
It's not that you're trying to, you know, spread your leg or anything.
It's just like, okay. Yeah. This leg can rest normally. This leg has to be upright.
You know, here is okay. This level is okay, but here is just too oppressive.
It's not just that. When you look at this much, how much of space is required by the transmission coming in.
But it's a very nice interior, I have to say. It's a very nice, very well appointed interior.
Aged so well. And spec'd very well, I think.
They call the new car aged.
It's an old design language.
It is. I mean, it's a previous generation design language.
Which has aged gracefully.
Yeah, I think it's done very well, man. But I have to say, this is the golden age of Mercedes interior design.
Big space for all your junk.
Right. And let's see. You have a normal size glove box, okay lah.
Fits the camera.
You tried. The door card is actually very beautiful. I mean, compared to the UX we tried the other day.
Yeah.
The UX just...
Some effort was actually put into this. Look at the stitching.
Yeah, man. Look at the stitching and look at the... really pop, man, in the sunlight. Look at that. That design. Yeah. Full of
and you see it's a different design here. There is here.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
It's probably actually different pieces
of wood. You can't
really
see it because...
this is all horizontal lines.
Yeah.
That's all vertical.
Vertical. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Alright, does it pass the strip pipes test? No! It doesn't pass the strip pipes test. Oh, this is the LED. Oh, but soft, fades in and out.
And not too harsh. Nice
it's not too harsh. It's not the Chinese white. White color means white.
Besides that, red stitches, red center
very
point
sporty
thing. This thing was a bit weird for me. I mean, I like I like the design, but the moment I got in and I pressed it, I was like, that's fine. There's like a little bit of squeakiness going on.
Mercedes today is not the same thing they were built in the 80s.
CKD, that's the problem.
Oh, blame it on the Asian lah. Just blame the Asian. Just blame the brown dude. It's his fault, man. He can't even stick in AMG.
Simple steering, you cannot put
Yeah, it's the brown dude's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, and the rest of it, typical what you expect in an AMG car. Blacked out everything.
Very sporty.
Very sporty. Yeah. I found some of the controls for cruise control a little bit difficult to navigate. I look at this and I'm like, okay, how do I set my lane keeping? Yeah. There's no button for lane keeping. Okay. So I have to go into the menu and look for it. And then like the button for cruise control toggles between cruise control and speed limiter. Right. So for some reason I was driving, I accidentally pressed it and I was speed limited to 20 kilometers per hour. I said, what happened to the car? Is it in limp mode? Then suddenly I see limp LIM then. Limp 20 kilometers per hour.
You're in limp mode.
I'm in limp mode, not limp mode. What score would you give the design?
Wow, design, I have to say, this is the golden age lah. Really the golden age of Mercedes interior design. It doesn't get better than this. You know, I mean, you sit in a Bentley or whatever, it's a little bit better than this only. You know, it's like marginal. Yeah. Maybe the use of material is a bit better. But generally, wow, this is... maybe here lah, it felt a bit under-designed.
Yeah, like hard plastic there, why?
Like one piece, you know, like lacking. If you were to give a strip of sting here, done, you know. It's as good as you get lah. Yeah. You know?
This is like I think the phrase I like to say is like, it's like someone had a vision and they put it into production.
They executed it,
They managed to make it happen, and like you said, it feels like Mercedes went up to Bentley level in this generation of cars.
Definitely.
It's nice to see like a one last goodbye, before they transition into the new weird design language. This interior feels like a sculpture, lah.
It is. It's artistic. And very few cars are like that, you know.
And the transition from Mercedes-Benz to Mercedes-AMG, is kind of graceful. Yeah. You just add a bit of red stitching.
I know. This is the Porsche thing. Because Porsche did it, I do it too. Right. Talking about design, the interior design. I mean, Mercedes is one league above BMW. That's for sure. You know, compared to Lexus has a lot of artistic element, especially in the more high-end model. You see like origami design and whatnot. I don't know. You have that paper, trim. But you see, what they're doing is if you compare with this Mercedes, you see that they are a little bit forced, the Lexus. It's like, okay, I have to bring in some Japanese artistic elements. Let's look into my artistic toolbox and see what I can pull out. Over here, on the other hand, it's just one story done right.
Yes. And the best part about how they do it is this is what I expect a Mercedes-Benz to look like.
Correct.
You know? It's like you have incorporated your heritage and you made it 21st century.
Correct.
And you didn't have to like overreach, look for some German artistic expression from
like find some Germanic tribes symbol and just stick it there.
Like Volvo give you a Swedish flag in the car. Like no need. We understand Germans are a bunch of engineers.
Yeah.
Let them just use their history from their engineering background.
Correct.
Which is Mercedes-Benz itself.
Correct. And this is what we call, I suppose this is called confidence at its height. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't have to bend over backwards just to impress you. And here's the thing, Mercedes has never, the Germans have never been tip-top when it comes to design. You look at the old Mercedes, they are classic car because they are built like a tank. But they are, especially the E's, has always been a bit awkward.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you compare with the British car of that era. Of course, the British car is made of shit. But
at least it's classic.
Yeah, it smells different.
Smells different.
I don't think Mercedes have ever reached this level, which is very interesting because they're going back to the heritage, but I think they have superseded their ancestors because their interior has never been this well appointed.
Yeah. Maybe in the 60s, 50s, 60s.
Yeah, but only a few models.
Yeah.
But if you look at the 50s, 60s, you look at the E-Class, it's not great, man. It's not great looking. And the interior is just so Spartan. Right? Spartan is the word to describe Mercedes-Benz. So there are elements from that period, but this is just put together in such a beautiful package.
Yeah. Interior?
4.5.
Wow. Okay. Exterior?
4.5.
Also.
Yeah, it's a very good looking car.
It's more than a 4.
Yeah.
It's less than a 5.
Ooh.
It's maybe less than a
4.5.
The problem is we have seen it so many times.
We've seen it in the A, GLA, we've seen it in all of them.
And then the other problem is it's kind of small. The boot is kind of small. This back seats are kind of
It's unusable.
Yeah. So
okay, I wouldn't say it's unusable. It's not even unusable for 6-footer, but it's very uncomfortable if you're 6 foot.
Yeah. So and of course this transmission tunnel, not 4.5 for me.
Okay.
Closer to like 4.1.
Okay.
Better than a 4.
Very rarely
Definitely.
do I give higher marks than you. Alright, let's play Guess the Price.
Guess the price.
I say this is 470,000.
A bit more.
A bit more.
It's 498.
500.
499.
500. When was this car launched?
In globally, the facelift came out 2019. Here it came out November 2020.
I've seen a few, but I do not know whether it's the AMG.
I've seen a few, definitely not AMG. I've seen the 300.
So there is a market,
Yeah.
And if you're going for 300, how much are you paying?
Wow, 420.
So that raises a question. If you're going to spend like 420,000 ringgit on a car, 80,000 ringgit is not going to matter a lot. But if you're going to spend a bit more, you want something special. So I'm thinking, what is the rationale of getting a GLC 300?
It's not that special.
It's not that special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is special.
Yeah. And you know, when I was driving around Bangsar just now, that exact thought went through my head because I was driving and not one but two X4 came one after the other. Right. And I even saw a GLC 300.
Right.
And I look at them.
You feel elevated.
Yeah, and I look at them like, look at you plebs. This car is definitely a whole rung above those cars.
Definitely, it feels. In dynamics, it's definitely special. And then nameplate, of course.
Nameplate.
Yeah.
The way it looks, the big grill.
Right.
The body kit, and the black package, all that. It just.
And the way your eyes vibrate a little bit because of the exhaust.
Oh yeah.
You feel that?
It's not that much more expensive when you put it into context.
Correct. Value-wise, I have to give it a 3.5. It's good value because it's CKD, I think. Yeah. And it's below 500,000. Yes. It's not gonna fly off the shelf, that's for sure.
I think after the SSD pricing comes back,
then it will be.
So if you want to buy, means buy now.
Imagine, this car's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, 3,000.
And what feels like all this rattling and squeaking.
Press the AMG on your steering wheel.
Not that one.
That one.
Okay.
Why is it squeaking?
Oh, you mean not just this. The entire back end is squeaking. There's something squeaking at the back.
There's nothing. I cleared the entire.
Okay, so let's try to set it back to everything normal. Okay. Comfort. Oh, you hear that? Even the camera is shaking, man.
Yeah.